Hello there, welcome to EarthRhey Healing. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to tune into your root, and we're going to see what kind of information we get from your root, what kind of messages we get from your root center. Maybe something about safety and security and how you deal with that. Something about how you ground, maybe. Trusting, belonging, releasing fear. Maybe something about family will come up, but we're going to tune into your root center today. Okay. So we have, when I flow with my energy, I flow with the energy of life. And then we have, I let go of fears, that are stored in my soul. In my soul. These are deep-rooted fears. So, your root wants to talk about, these could be from different lifetimes. These could be from parallel times. But they're really deep. I feel like these are not surface level fears. This is maybe things that you have going on in your life now, and you don't even know why. Like why you're afraid of certain things, or why you have money issues. Things like this. It's from a different time. This card here, this is a root card. I didn't read it at the beginning here, but it says, a base chakra blessing for soul vitality and stoic foundations that support the manifestation of my heart's true beauty for the highest good. True beauty. There's something about true beauty coming forward, coming forth. When something is released, some kind of a fear. There's something about flowing also. Flowing, maybe going with the flow. There could be water. You could be a water sign. When I flow with my energy, I flow with the energy of life. And I'm also hearing with the energy of the earth. There could be something here about tuning in more to the earth. And also, for some people, away from a city. I'm feeling like getting away from a city or a lot of people has to do with something, has to do with being able to release something. Maybe you're doing trauma work, or maybe you have done trauma work and there's some kind of release done in a nature type setting. Because the earth will hold you. The earth will support you. So now I'm seeing like the elements. Air, water, fire, earth. Working with the elements like in your day-to-day life. Like talking into water. Or like writing something that you want, or even something that you want to let go of, and then burning it. Fire, right? Or like using something, I'm seeing like something in the wind. It's just using the elements is coming through heavily right now. Okay, we're going to grab another deck here. Okay, we're going to grab this earth deck. Yeah, I knew I wanted to talk. Okay, rain. purification. So I'm seeing a white light in the root center right now. White, bright white light in the root. And it's cleansing, cleansing, cleansing. And there's something about going the opposite direction. Going the opposite direction. So if you go clockwise to charge something, you turn it around and go counterclockwise and pull things out, clear it. Yeah, there's something about white light here. Maybe you use white light. They're saying to use white light, because now I'm seeing the white here, the white here for cleansing. Connect with white light. Sometimes it doesn't go with what, normal spiritual context or spiritual teachers share, like connecting with the color red or maybe a golden brown or something for the root. But I'm seeing white for purity because it's going to help with that release of it being so old, like from a different time. Yeah, because it's stored in your soul. It's this clearing, like with the white light, is going to give you energy that you didn't even know you had. It's going to really revitalize something, working with the root area, because you may think that there's a problem in a different part of your energy body. Like maybe you think that you need to work on your third eye or something like that. But it's the root. Because they brought up third eye, because if you're connecting with this and then you just heard third eye and you're like, yeah, I do have like a third eye blockage of some sort. It's not going to be fixed by working on the third eye. It's going to be fixed by starting at the root and then going up. It's like I'm seeing the purifying going. It starts at the root and going up. This white light. And I'm in the root. It's like the root is craving this purification, this white light. Maybe have you worked with like rain meditations, or do you listen to rain sound? And that is like clearing for you. Or maybe you should, maybe that is the message. And focus it at the root area. Like a rain. And then they're saying a shower of white light. A shower of white light in the root. I'm seeing the lion here. The lion. Lyran energy could be significant for you. Winter solstice. Reflection. Reflection. Ooh, now they're showing me you. It's like you seeing yourself in your root. So this gets kind of weird to explain, but I can see energy centers. And when I do like sessions and things, sometimes I can see the root, and like the whole person is that certain energy center. And that's what I'm seeing right now. Like, you are your root. And if you get into that, if you can do that, if you can get into a meditation or just know that you are your root, like become your root, it will reflect back to you what you need to know, like what the message is from your root. It'll reflect it back to you. You'll see something. You'll see something about you, about your life, about something you just learned, and something it'll like ding, ding, ding. And it might not be like a normal root type of issue. All the energy centers are connected. And the root is very close with the sacral too. So a lot of the sacral stuff can show up in the root, and a lot of the root stuff can show up in the sacral. But they're all connected though. And because I'm seeing that connection right now. Okay. We need another deck, I think, here. Okay, so we got these here. What can we say? What can we say about the root? What else about the root? The central sun. I'm seeing a grounding to the sun here. Abundance codes, regeneration, and success. Yeah, I'm seeing a grounding to the sun. And I'm seeing a Leo here, Leo's energy. Connecting with Leo. That's a fire sign, but and we have Venusian Galactic Council. Star beings, answer the call, time to shine. I'm getting Leo here from a few of these right now. It's standing out. So if that calls to you, like maybe you are a Leo, but it doesn't really matter. It's maybe connecting with Leo energy, like the positive Leo energy, and connecting that with the root, even though it's a fire sign. Like it might not go together normally, you know, because it's like they're saying we're adding fire to the root, like we're lighting a fire under you. Because like I said, there's something about the chakras being like overlapped here, and I'm getting like the passion from the sacral area. I'm getting like sacral from the Venusian here too. That Venusian energy is like very feminine, very it's sacral energy. Okay, so I feel like I need another one of these cards here. A message from the root. A message from the root. My heart space is abundant and flowing. So they're talking about connecting the heart and the root. The heart and the root. And there I see that flow again. The flow is the sacral also. So yeah, we got connecting with different messages for different people. So we got the root connecting with the third eye, or clearing the root in order for the third eye to be able to balance. And then we got the root and the sacral, similar messages to unlock both of those centers. Now we have the root and the heart for someone. I feel like maybe this is for like a separate group. Yeah, because I'm separating that from like that Leo energy. I don't know why. Take it how it resonates. Don't make it fit. But the heart is balance, because they're bringing up balance. There's some kind of balance needed in the root. Balancing, maybe like grounding and opening. Like grounding and, because sometimes, a lot of the time, people don't ground, and that is the message. Like, you need to ground, you need to ground. Some people I found, doing personal sessions, that they ground too much. It's not as often as not grounding enough, but they do ground too much. So there's a balance in grounding and then opening to spirit, So there's a message there too. There's something about balancing. I'm seeing vitamins. So I don't know. It's like taking too many of these and not enough of these. Or even food, like eating this for this reason, but then it knocks out this vitamin that I'm taking. Something like that. They're not really giving me an example, but it's like I'm eating something and it's full of this certain vitamin. And then I take this other vitamin, but one of them knocks the other one out. So there's some kind of a balance there. And it could be herbs that have to do with the root, or it could be herbs that are a root, like ginger, turmeric, the roots. Just looking to see what else I get here. There's a trust issue here. Trusting other humans, trusting other people. Comes from a different life. I'm hearing it. You may think it comes from your childhood, but it comes from a different time, a different place, a different setting, different group of people. And that's something we have to work on, trusting. Because for somebody, that trust issue has to be resolved or worked on in order for the root to be clear. I'm just going to set these up a different way here and see if I get anything else. Okay, they're having me grab one of these crystal cards. So, we'll grab one here. It's a root one. We'll see what it says here. This says agate, stability, grounding. Yeah, stability, truth. A stabilizing stone, agate is used to balance the mind, body, and spirit, creating harmony in all areas of your life, much like the patterns on the crystal itself. Grounding and supportive, agate helps to reveal inner truths. Okay, so that's why they wanted me to pick this. Truth. Okay, yeah. Inner truths, cleansing beneath the surface to expose your authentic self. I'm hearing you're hiding. You're hiding in your root. Okay, a wonderful stone to heal resentment. That's hiding in your root. Agate frees you from the self-imprisonment of inner anger, replacing it with safety and security. Agate takes its time, vibrating at a slow and steady pace, and encourages you to take as much time as you need for the matter at hand. Gemini and Mercury. Yeah. This is, okay, so now I feel like anger. It's stuck in your root. And in your soul, sacral, I'm hearing too. Resentment. Yeah, we want to let the resentment go, heal the resentment, and replace it with this safety and security. Because, yeah, you don't feel safe. You're resenting people, you're not trusting people, and then in turn, you're not feeling safe, you're not feeling secure. Because it all goes together. So there's something here about working on resentment. And some of the resentment I'm hearing is towards people that aren't even alive anymore. Resentment towards people that have passed. Some of it is the people are still alive. And some of it's family. I think a lot of it is family because they're taking me right to the center of the root. Your roots. Your roots. People you were around, they're saying when you were 5, when you were 10. And then they're saying people when you were like, they're saying 22, 24 years old, 26 years old. Your roots. There's resentment. Okay, they're taking me back to these original couple of cards here. When I flow with my energy, I flow with the energy of life. Yeah, because if you're not flowing, if you don't know your own energy, you're not flowing at all anywhere. Get to know your own energy, your own self, your own heart, what you like, what you don't like. Then you're flowing with your energy. And then life becomes easier. I'm hearing life is in the root. Life is in the root. Your physicality is in the root. Your health is in the root. Let me read this one again. I let go of fears that are stored in my soul. Yeah. And then they're showing me that you have the fears. You know how I said they were from a different lifetime? The ones that aren't, the ones that were from childhood or from your roots, they affect your soul. They affect you at a soul level, these fears that you have. Anxiety issues, I'm hearing. Put the white light around anxiety and like melt it. Melt anxiety. Seeing what else I get here. Yeah, they're just going through like what you could say to, like things that keywords or key phrases for the root. I am safe. I am secure. I am protected. I am grounded. I am rooted. I belong. I am supported. I trust the universe. I trust, I trust, I trust. Yeah, the color is red normally. The mantra is Lam, 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 Lam. And then now they're bringing up like the grounding things, walking barefoot, just being in nature maybe. Doing housework, grounding. We're going to bring codes in. These are not like codes to ground or anything like that. I feel like these are codes to connect with your root better. So come back to this part when you're ready to connect with your root. Like right before you do a root meditation or a root visualization or something like that. Take a deep breath. Haranana otro nashana. Paratnana katoljokata. Rta. Rta. Urniana arta kamuratash. O. Ah. Na. Yana ratash yana ka antratutu. Poratna. 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 Miana ratatash yana kato. Horatna niat kash ukmwa. Shana ratako urutoshiana. Ora na ashiana. Urta shu ta riana 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 ora ra ra urushu. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for being here. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.